Welcome back to Tech Weekly. It's May 2026, and if you thought the pace of tech innovation had peaked,
Oh, yeah.
this week's news is definitely going to prove you wrong. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. Today we are diving into the trifecta of modern technology.
Right.
Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and the energy grids powering them all. Plus, we'll look at the stocks catching the updrafts, of these massive shifts.
Let's kick things off with AI. The numbers we are seeing this week are just staggering. OpenAI just closed a $122 billion funding round.
Wow.
Pushing their valuation to $852 billion. Meanwhile, Anthropic stacked another $40 billion from Google. We aren't just talking about software companies anymore, Sam. They are building foundational global infrastructure.
Absolutely. And with that scale comes, terrifying capability. The UK's AI Security Institute just dropped a bombshell report. Both Anthropic's new Claude Mythos and OpenAI's GPT 5.5 cleared a 32-step cyber attack simulation. To translate that, these AI models were dropped into a simulated corporate network.
Right.
And they successfully executed a full domain takeover. From reconnaissance to total control entirely autonomously.
And the really chilling part of that report? The Institute estimates that frontier AI cyber offensive capabilities are now doubling every 4 months. It used to take a human red team 20 hours to do what these models are now doing in a fraction of the time. The cybersecurity industry is having a massive existential crisis right now.
But while cybersecurity scrambles, the hardware sector is practically printing money. Let's talk stocks. The picks and shovels of this AI gold rush are still the best place to look. Micron Technology, the memory chip giant, is seeing unprecedented demand. AI data centers need vast amounts of dynamic random access memory.
Right.
Or DRAM. Micron's earnings are expected to jump 7-fold this fiscal year.
7-fold. And we can't talk AI hardware without mentioning NVIDIA. You'd think their stock would have tapped out by now?
You would.
But they're currently sitting on a 1 trillion, yes, trillion with a T, revenue backlog.
Insane.
For their Blackwell and Vera Rubin processors for 2026 and 2027. At 25 times forward earnings, a lot of analysts are arguing NVIDIA is actually underpriced right now.
It's the physical bottleneck of AI, which actually segues perfectly into our second topic, quantum computing. For a long time, quantum felt like a science fiction concept.
Right.
That was always 10 years away. Well, this week, that timeline violently contracted.
Right. For those who aren't familiar, modern internet security, everything from your bank account to secure messaging, relies on math problems that would take traditional computers billions of years to crack. A working quantum computer could theoretically crack them in hours. Crazy. Using something called Shor's algorithm. The defense has always been, they'd need millions of error-free quantum bits. Or qubits to do that.
Exactly. But 2 major breakthroughs just shattered that defense. A team at Caltech, ironically using an AI language model to help them do the math, discovered a highly efficient error correction code. They project that instead of millions of qubits, a neutral atom quantum computer could break standard RSA encryption with just 10,000 to 100,000 atoms.
And Google published a white paper showing a 10x efficiency boost for cracking elliptic curve cryptography. Meaning they could break cryptocurrency ledgers in minutes with fewer than 500,000 qubits. It's like finding out the impenetrable vault guarding your secrets.
Right.
Can actually be opened with a skeleton key made of a few thousand atoms.
And this isn't just theory anymore. Microsoft, partnered with Atom Computing, announced they are delivering a level 2 error-corrected quantum computer to a facility in Denmark this year. It will have 50 logical, error-free qubits. We are officially entering the era of fault-tolerant quantum machines. If companies and governments aren't upgrading to post-quantum cryptography today,
They are already late. It's fascinating how AI and quantum are accelerating each other. But, Sam, there is a hard physical limit to all of this progress, right? You can't run super intelligent AI and quantum cooling systems no, without electricity.
And that brings us to the energy sector. The 2026 Global Electricity Review just came out. The good news? Clean power, specifically solar and wind, is now meeting 100% of the growth in global electricity demand. Solar is booming at an unprecedented rate.
But there's a catch, isn't there?
A huge one. Overall electricity demand is skyrocketing, driven largely by these new AI data centers. A ChatGPT search uses exponentially more power than a traditional Google search. In the US, the grid is under so much strain that the government is issuing emergency orders.
Wow.
To keep aging, highly polluting coal plants online. We are seeing a zombie coal revival.
Jeez.
Simply because the grid can't handle the AI boom without them.
That is a stark paradox. We are building the most advanced technology in human history.
Yeah.
And powering it by burning 19th century fossil fuels. How are the markets reacting to this energy strain?
Investors are getting cautious about volatility, so they are looking at energy infrastructure.
Okay.
The toll roads of the energy sector. Companies like Enterprise Products Partners and Enbridge, they transport energy, so they get paid based on volume,
right,
not the volatile price of oil. They are offering reliable dividend yields of 5%. For a broader play, Chevron is looking incredibly strong.
Wow.
With a bulletproof balance sheet.
So the takeaway for investors, AI hardware is still a growth engine, but securing the physical energy to run that hardware is the ultimate bottleneck, making stable energy infrastructure highly valuable.
Spot on. We are watching the digital world rewrite the rules of the physical world.
And truly incredible. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about as you go about your week. If AI is actively helping to design the quantum computers that will break our current digital security,
oh boy,
are we building our future saviors, or are we just automating our own obsolescence?
A heavy thought to end on. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Weekly. We'll see you next time.